Let's be clear. I'm not a fashion girly. I don't know anything about Fashion Week or like I can't even think of terms. Welcome to Nerdsthetics, a show about nerd style, aka the aesthetics of being a nerd. There's been an evolution of nerd style that I haven't really seen many people talking about. We've gone from the classic Steve Urkel look, high waters and suspenders, to nerdy t-shirts, casual cosplay, and suspenders. Some things never change. The show, Nerdsthetics, seeks to discuss everything surrounding nerd style. Inspiration, the best places to shop, and how to cosplay casually. I want to talk about Disney bounding and so much more. There's a style principle popularized for me by Alison Bornstein called the 3-word method. Basically, you identify which 3 adjectives apply to your style, either your style as it currently is in your wardrobe or what you aspire to. It's a great way to identify your style with words as well as help you shop with more intention. These kind of words might be familiar to you. Classy, 90s, chic, eclectic. You can search a word bank for style words on Pinterest to help you figure it out on your own. When I heard about that a couple years ago, I decided mine was whimsical, nerd, casual. Most of my wardrobe features color, patterns, nerdy graphic tees, clothes inspired by characters or media, and my closet is very casual. No heels here, I literally can't stand them. And I love to wear jeans, sweats, sneakers. I may have more than 5 pairs of Crocs, but see, they eventually got me because they added the charms, which are whimsical. So it all comes together, you see? In the comments below, let me know what your 3 style words are. Maybe you have more than 3, maybe you can't come up with 3, but look at your closet, look at the stores that you shop at, and see what you may aspire to. So I didn't come up with this method, but I'm sure there are other ways that you can come up with what your style is. But the reason why you're here watching this video is maybe because you're a nerd or you're my friend. Hi, friends. When I searched for this topic on YouTube, I didn't see a lot of stuff talking about it. There are obviously lots and lots of nerdy shows talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender or the MCU or the latest comics news. But while some of those shows may have product placement or endorsements or, just might be talking about new collections, I didn't really see anything dedicated to the discussion of nerd style. So here I am. I want to interview people about style, about fashion even, because I don't know a lot about it. I want to talk to creators and designers and sewers and stylists and brand ambassadors, like everyone. I want to talk to anyone who has anything to do with nerd style, nerd fashion, and the sort of infusion of pop culture that we've seen in our stores today. There are so many stores. Obviously, if you go to Target or Walmart or any big box chain, there are shirts with pop culture references and, Friends logos and lots of 90s style anime t-shirts in places that I would not expect anime t-shirts to be. So obviously in those big box stores, we've seen an increase, but there are also an increase in dedicated brands. So we've got stores like Hot Topic and Box Lunch. There's also Loungefly. Rest in peace, Think Geek. If you know, you know. There are indie brands. Rock Love Jewelry is one that I can think of right now. M&J Sales. Those are the guys who are doing those bonnet videos and trying to prove that they don't come off. But a lot of them are anime themed or 90s style themed. Her Universe. Different local brands at your local con. I want to talk about all the places that we see nerd style coming to the forefront of our fashion choices. I want to talk about professional and casual cosplay. Obviously, it has its own place on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, but usually from the creator point of view, someone who's making their own style. But I want to talk to those people. How do they dress in their everyday life? How would they recommend other people dress? How do they get their outfits together with speed and precision? And where do they shop? I want to talk to them. I want to talk about Disney. Obviously, the comic book aspect, the sort of Disney nerd, adult Disney aspect, they're putting lots of money into it. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about Black Panther. The Black Panther release was very interesting because it was a major brand focusing on Black nerds specifically. We never see that. I want to talk about Sailor Moon. That'll be the next episode. I want to talk about Sailor Moon, the ways in which it was inspired by high fashion, the ways it continues to make its way into makeup collabs and couture fashion and sometimes our everyday lives. So these are the kinds of conversations that I want to have on this show. I want to talk to other people who are way more knowledgeable or who have a similar desire to learn more. And I want to do it all together with you. That doesn't make any sense, but it's fine. I want to talk about where you buy cheap but cute glasses because that's a core of nerd culture. These were cute, but they are not cheap. How do you dress when you're broke? How do you dress nerdy when you're broke? How do you dress for a con when you're broke? I've been there. I want to talk to other people who are doing the same. If you like the idea of this show, please give it a like, a subscribe, a comment, something. I hate that there are so many calls to action, but I want to make this a real series, a real show, and I can only do that with your support. So tell your friends about Nerdsthetics, and if you know someone who works in or around any of these topics that I discussed, hit me up. I'd love to talk to them. I'm starting with a couple of episodes. The next one's about Sailor Moon, so please stay tuned, and I'll see you on the other side. I don't have a proper outro. Ooh, it's still not coming to me. If you have ideas, let me know. These kinds of words might be familiar to you. Why did I say it that way? We've gone from the Steve Irwin look, high waters and suspenders, to nerdy t-shirts, cause it every single time. Every single time it does this to me. And I want to figure out